The second one that I want to do, and that is this one here, and this should end up as a 3.5 inch strip. The only thing I don't like about these, although this isn't too much on the diagonal, is sewing these on a diagonal like this. I have trouble getting them straight. But I don't know if I've picked out the colors for this yet, so I'll need to do that and move on to the second strip. Okay, these are the colors I'm going to use. The pattern, not that I need to follow, it kind of shows it from going lighter to darker, to the darkest on the bottom. So I'm going to kind of follow that, and I'm going to have a gold, so this will be up against this cranberry there. And I'm going to use this fabric again, which is this one in here. I'm going to use a little different turquoise one, and then the bottom piece will be the cranberry again, so it'll be topped and bottomed with the cranberry. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'll have to start cutting. Okay, my strips are sewn together. The top and the bottom strips were 1.5 inches, and the middle two were 1 inch each. So next step is to cut them, and they need to be cut on a 45-degree angle. And there's waste when you do that. There's quite a bit of waste at the beginning of it and at the end. Just to show you on cutting the 45-degree angles on these strips, on my ruler, I've got a line right here that's a 45-degree angle, and it's got another set of lines that's a 60-degree. So what I do is I line up this line right here in the 45-degree angle, the corner here, for my first cut. And now I need to cut 1 1/4 inch strips. So now that I have my first cut, I now line up my cut edge with 1 1/4 inches, which is, as you can see, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4 spots. So this is where I make my second cut, and I keep doing that along the line. Okay, my strips are all sewn together, and one problem I have in doing stuff like this is when I press it, it never seems really straight. So I think rather than trim off the edges, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this one right onto this one. So I'm just going to flip this one over, and this, as you can see, the new one is a little bit longer, so I won't need all of it. But I think I'm just going to sew this one together, then flip that up, and then this pocket it's a front pocket, and it's going to be lined. So then I'll do the lining on the other piece, and this bottom piece is just going to be sewn. I might trim that a little bit so I make sure I catch it all. 2 strips are sewn together. Now I'm going to do the lining.